Alrighty, well, I figured that out real quick. um, so I'm trying to do this live thing, and my fucking screen won't rotate. So, and I never turned that setting off. Morning, Shell. How's the blow dryer? So yes, I know I'm doing people, but I'm gonna smoke before I turn it on. But I've got Ozium. No one's complained. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I was showing you the wipes I had from Walmart. These are better. Go to Walgreens and get them. They're like 99 cents more, but they're nice, soft wipes, and they work really well and actually clean better. So yeah, anyway, I was having difficulty. For some reason, that option was disabled, and now I'm able to do landscape. What else? I had some good people runs yesterday. I think 4. One guy said he was going to tip in the app, but you know his ass ain't never going to tip. He hasn't yet. And I actually thought he was genuine. I really did. So, maybe later. What else? Reba and Eddie are acting as they usually do. Non-stop. Play. And so I know I told you guys that we're going to Walt Disney World the 25th, 26th, and 27th. Be back home on the 28th. We're going to see his father and do some other things. Just get away, you know. It's his birthday. The 26th is his birthday. Gift cards are appreciated. And this time we're doing Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios. I know last time was full of false promises about the fireworks shows and stuff, but this time we're going to do it. And so the Hollywood Studios fireworks show is I think 8 or 9 o'clock. It's not late. That one was new last year. So it's like the Galactic Star Wars show. It's pretty cool. We haven't seen it, so he's dying to see it, and it's his birthday, so I kind of have to do what he wants. And of course, then there's a Magic Kingdom. We're gonna try to get on the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train like Johnny on the Spot. So I'm guessing Magic Kingdom is the second day. I haven't really looked. We're going to try to do Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Johnny on the Spot. Like immediately getting in. Boom. So do like we normally did. I'll go live. I've got my fuel rods, which we're going to exchange out like immediately. I'll probably actually do that on Sunday. Now Sunday, you probably, if you're interested, that is if you're interested, you'll want to tune in on Sunday the 25th, because that is our resort hopping day. That is when we're going to go to the Contemporary, the Polynesian, and the Grand Floridian. And possibly the campground. We're going to try to eat there so that you guys can see it. I know I've been talking a lot about it. I want to try to do some drive-arounds if I can. And show you the different RV sites and the cabins and Shell said she can't hear me because she's getting her hair blown. So we're gonna try to do the campground, but that's 4 resorts, and we possibly will show you what Disney Springs is all about. That is free for anybody. You don't need a park ticket. You don't need anything. You can just park. Parking is free. It's one big shopping mega complex plus restaurants, and there's some shows and activities to do there. Not really a lot of activities, but there is some. And let's see, the 26th is the Hollywood Studios. There's a bunch of shows planned for that day. Beauty and the Beast, Fantasmic, which you don't want to miss. The Star Wars Yeah, the fireworks. I'm still waking up. I might have to get me a coffee. I've already had one. And then I opened a new account so that I can put my Lyft money, which isn't much, but it's going to help. I put my Lyft money in there, and this bank actually let me do a debit card with a personal picture. So I have the personal picture of Chris and Eddie. I don't know if I can show it to you. I don't want to show you the numbers. I've got enough trouble. I don't need y'all spending my money. So we've got the Disney one. That's our primary. And then what I'm going to do is take all my Lyft earnings and put it on this one. See, there's Chris and Eddie. And so it's pretty cool that they let me do that. It's a cheap card though, cheap. But good morning, Dorian. So I was having some issues, and you guys might want to listen to this. I was having some issues with Uber when I changed my debit card over because I got the Disney debit card. So I went ahead and put that on there, and I couldn't cash out. So eventually on the UberEats account, I did put the debit card in there, and it sent me a text message saying, "You're trying to cash out X amount of dollars. Was this you?" Reply back with yes. Well, I hit yes, but apparently it wasn't in all capital letters. So when I finally got the message again, I typed, and it took a while, trying to cash out. Finally, it triggers that message. It sent me the message again, and I typed yes in all capitals, and then it let me cash out. Well, the other one that I run the Lyft phone on, and the UberX one, is a Metro, because I do two different phones, because the data that Uber takes is ridiculous. So it was off because I haven't paid the bill. It's prepaid, and I was trying to get everything set up with the rent. And so I managed to get a one-time 48-hour extension from them to turn things on. I couldn't get the text message. I called support 4 times, and each time I got a different answer. Each time it was, the first time it was, troubleshoot your phone. Well, okay, I did that, but I'll do it again. The second time it was, well, there's an outage. The third time, she said, you're on hold for 24 to 72 hours because you changed your debit card. And I kept trying to tell her, no, I need the text message, and I've always had trouble getting messages from them. I need the text message saying, are you trying to cash out X amount of dollars? Well, we don't do that. Okay, whatever. And then the fourth time, they said, oh, you should be good to go. They don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. They probably literally have a fucking Rolodex, and they go, that's my camera song. I don't think they even hear what you're saying. They're the worst example of customer service. All right, I'm gonna go get this coffee. You guys can come with me. So finally that text message comes, and I mean, this was a matter of like $30. It wasn't anything, but I had to have it. So finally that message comes, I hit the yes, and I'm able to get it. So I'm not gonna mess with that Disney. I call that my Disney account with Uber again. I'm not gonna go through that again, but I'll put that on the Lyft one, and all will be good. That'll give me, I don't know, anywhere from $10 to $30 a day. I don't do a whole lot with Lyft, but it's enough. And they're already set up to deposit, but I don't like just holding money there. No, I'm not that way. I cash out. I don't cash out unless it's $20 or more, because I don't want to pay the 50-cent fee to cash out $3. So that's stupid. So with all right, we're good on gas. So So yesterday was fucking pathetic with Uber Eats. I think I had like $20 because I don't drive people at night because I don't like to gamble like that. I don't see that well at night. So if I'm just doing food, you know, I can take my time and not piss anybody off. I mean, I see okay, but not enough to be confident to take someone's life in my hands. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna do the resort hopping on the 25th. We're going to do Hollywood Studios on the 26th and Magic Kingdom on the 27th. Started my taxes last night, and it's not as much as I thought it would be, but it'll be enough to renew the passes. And that'll be about it. But that's important to us. I mean, we don't do a whole lot throughout the year anyway, so when we can go to Disney, we obviously want to go. And it's much cheaper to pay the annual thing than it is to... Damn, they got some nice washers out there. I bet they're cheap. Here, my ass is paying... I don't even want to know how much I'm paying. So I think I'm going to drive down to Pinellas County today to start my day. So yeah, we're going to do that, and I hope you guys will tune in. I want to try to find out if anybody knows of an app that does like night vision recording. That would be great, because a lot of the stuff at night is missed because I can't record it. Yeah, everything worked out okay. I had to wait a little bit to get that, but everything worked out okay. Super Bowl was awesome until it really started to rain, and then that was it. But I suspected true that people were going to order, and they did. Matter of fact, I think, yeah, I did Uber Eats all day because I was still waiting for Uber to release Instant Pay. And I told them, I'm not going to drive for you until you fix this. I'm not going to put any more money on there. I'm not going to make you any more money until you fix this. And they didn't act like they cared, but whatever. So, yeah, I'm on the way to Duncan here. I don't really have the... Damn, you may as well take your pants all the way off. The fuckers were all the way down to his knees. I'm not even kidding. I saw the back of his knees. If you only knew what that meant, you'd probably have them suckers all the way up to your neck. I don't understand that. Put your damn pants around your waist. Just dumb. Just dumb. So, let me think. What else? I'm not even kidding, Shell. All his boxers were showing, and his back of his, the part that the top of your pants, the ride's supposed to be on your waist, was down around his knees, walking down the damn street. Maybe he'll come at this red light. I'll show you. I'm not even kidding. You may as well take the fuckers off. They were calves lengths away from his feet. He ain't had nothing nice to show anyway. That's the sucky part. At least if you find, I'd be like, oh, okay. But where did he go? He's not walking too fast because his pants are down around his knees. Girl, you need to learn how to prostitute, because that ain't it. Here he comes, but I think we're going to get the green light before he comes. Well, happy birthday to her. It's like, why wear the jeans? Exactly. He's not moving too fast either. I bet if the police were chasing him, his damn pants would be up around his knees, or his neck, so he could run. No, he pulled him up a little bit, but not by much. Walking like a penguin. You ain't no thug. Yeah, the light turned green. We're going to miss it, but that's alright. I'm not even kidding. You know, if you and I did that shit, we'd be locked up for indecent exposure. You need to be locked up, because it's indecent. Ugh. I don't get it. So, let me think. Oh, apparently there's a rather nice neighborhood, which I didn't even know about, in Pasco County. Now, a lot of you are not from here, so you don't understand, but when people say Pasco, they think meth head, crackhead, you know. But I went in there yesterday. It's actually right down this street to pick this lady up, take her to the airport. I was like, whoa, there's some beautiful homes down there, right there on the water. Really, really nice. It's a hidden gem, that's for sure. I was like, this is Pasco? I'm not even kidding. At least, well, what it would appear to be, well, if it was in Pinellas, it'd be $500,000 homes. Plant City, yeah, you would have. It's just outside of Tampa. So as you're heading on I-4 and you leave, I'm trying to think if that's right. Yeah, it is. Because there's Haines City that's close to Orlando. But as you're going out I-4 towards Disney, but not quite as far as Lakeland, you come to Plant City. It's probably from downtown Tampa, like 30 miles. From here, like 70. There's actually, Plant City is well known for their strawberries. Very, very good strawberries. This is the time of year that they're selling them too. Just excellent strawberries. You can tell when they're in the grocery stores because they're that deep red. Yeah, the Strawberry Festival. They're that deep red, nice, juicy, big, fat strawberries. Yeah, that's strawberry shortcake season. Oh, update on the plants. I went out today. The tomatoes are about yay big now. They grew a lot. And then, of course, the cucumbers haven't changed very much. And the carrots are starting to come up, but they're slow, really slow. I don't know what's going on with the peas, but they're like, they halted growth, but they're still healthy looking. Eddie was being a little monster this morning in the bed. So I'm trying to sleep, and he's like, got his whole mouth on my arm. And he's, and he wasn't biting hard, he was just biting. And he kept his paw down on my arm, and he would, and I'm, what is the problem? And he's looking at me, and he just looked at me all of a sudden out of the blue, and he goes, I'm like, what? So he finally gets up, and he's like, okay, I guess that was his way of saying I have to go pee, but he doesn't usually do that. No, Josh, the bunnies aren't eating shit because there isn't shit to eat. And they don't come in my yard anyway. They know who lives there. I think one came in one time, and Reba saw him, and that was it. That bunny was hauling ass over that fence. So they don't come around. I think they went and told their little neighborhood, don't go over there. I've never had a problem with, like, animals and pests eating my garden. I do natural things that repel those types of things. Eggshells, coffee grinds. Used coffee grinds are great for your garden. They provide extra nitrogen, and the smell keeps a lot of the bugs away. Eggshells are good because it keeps the soil aerated. I wouldn't say that. That's not nice. But yep, we're doing another trip, and it's going to be many long hours, but because his paychecks are taken, they're spoken for already this month, so, well, you call her a pest, I wouldn't think that you love her. A lot of traffic today. I don't understand this. Yesterday, every restaurant I went into to pick up an order, they were dead. I went into a place called Currents, which I want to try. They had two people in there. The bartender, we got to talking, and I said, and then he goes, are you busy? And I said, no, not really. Not today, Josh, on the 25th. I said, no, not really. It's been kind of pathetic. And he goes, I've made $5 since 10:30 this morning. And I said, really? He's there, well, what time was it? It was after 7. So 9 hours he made $5 in tips all day. I said, well, that's my normal every day anyway. And then I went to another like Thai place and they were really slow. And I went to a Chinese place and they were a little bit busy is what she said, but everyone was really dead. They suspect it's because folks are broke after the Super Bowl, but I don't know, you look at this traffic, you kind of have to wonder, are you really broke? Okay, here comes Dunkin' Donuts. The line is all the way down. I don't even get it. No, they're not, Josh. That's why people live in poverty in Tampa and Orlando. People don't tip. They figure I'm on vacation. I don't need to tip. They're going to do it for me anyway. It's their job. That's why I put those little cards in their bags. I'd say I'm about a 60% success rate on the tipping. So that's not bad. I'd like it to be at 100, but, you know, you can want in one hand and shit in the other. And see which one fills up faster. Uh-huh. Alright, I'm going to get my coffee. I am droopy-eyed. I got to wake up or I'm not going to be able to drive people around. Uh-huh. Hi, Daddy. Damn, he was fine. A large dark roast iced coffee, please, with cream and sugar. A hazelnut swirl and a double turbo.
Alrighty, no problem. It's gonna come up to 478.
Thank you. Yesterday's airport was weird. First one I went into, I got the Uber first. Well, I am a regular. I just have different locations I go to depending upon where I'm at. Give me a break, huh? So the first yesterday's airport was I went to there and I got the Uber first, and it was 40 some cars with Lyft and probably 30 something with Uber. It was really low. So I go and do that. He's like 4 miles up the street. That's the guy that said he was going to tip and never did. Then I go back because they keep your place in queue and I'm down to like 20 cars. And then I get a Lyft. And it's some chick that works at Thrifty. So I took her home. That was like 6 or 7 miles. And then it was like 3 o'clock and I'm like, I don't want to be down here at 3 o'clock. And no. So I made my way back up this way and I don't know. Maybe I have to stop being so strategic.
Hey there, 478. Thank you.
So, I don't know. We'll see. I thought that thing said 978. I was going to go,
There you go. We'll be back.
All right. I gotta stop at the bank and put this cash in there. No, I'm thinking maybe just start letting it take me where it's going to take me, but I just don't want to be anywhere near that area during rush hour. It is nonstop, bumper to bumper. You'd be sitting there all damn day. It is horrible. I don't think there's actually anywhere in this city / area that you can go and escape the traffic. The ocean maybe, but that's that's cutting it, you know. It's either drown or suffer. So it's not a bad area. See, the thing is with the Hillsborough Pinellas area, which they call Tampa St. Pete.
Here you are.
Thank you.
Have a nice one.
the Tampa-St. Pete area is the most densely populated area in all of Florida. So in terms of area, you know, the area they have to work with that will hold people versus the people that live there, it's extremely crowded because people move here because it's affordable. Now, Miami has a bigger population. They got more area to work with. That's good. So, you know, and now it's the area of livability, as I call it, is escaping. Filling up. The people are moving north into Pasco, so Pasco's getting crowded. And so there's really nowhere you can go to escape the constant, dense traffic. It's awful. So you get used to it. When I first started doing Uber out here, I avoided US 19 like the plague. Well, if you're going to already talk yourself into having an unhappy day, then that's the way it's going to be. I can't help you there. This is ubermantampa channel, not Dr. Phil. So, I mean, I avoided 19 like the plague, but now I'm just used to it. It's just... probably not, because I'm going to be working, and I need both phones to function because, well, like I said, one of the Metro phone I haven't paid the bill on, and I won't until probably the end of the week, and I got to worry about getting money for brakes. I can feel them getting thin. It's not on the metal yet by any means, but I probably got another month. But I need to get them done because it's cheaper when you start feeling the stopping power of the car. It's cheaper to get it done while you okay, well, there's a minor little whoop here, that's what I call it, little problematic here, and so I need to get that done. I cannot find my lotion, although there ain't nothing in there, but look at this, that's how cheap I am. I'm getting it all the way down to the end. So I need to get that done because I saw something. There was a special somewhere. I need a little bit. I can't get any of it out. 129 per axle, which is good for the pad. This car's disc brakes all the way around. No drums, which is cheaper. Disc brakes are by far cheaper. I can do it myself. The only problem is I have trouble with bleeding the brakes. I don't know how to do that. I don't have the tools anyway. See this? We're doing 30 miles an hour. Speed limit is 45. We've been away from this light for a while. But this is how it is. Dumbass is just driving. All right, Josh. Go wash your ass. See, now we can get up. People just don't know. It's a lot of this is the damn tourists. They don't know how to drive. They get over here and they start freaking out. But the roads are the same here as they are in Maryland. Same here as they are in Michigan. See, how it works is you push the gas, the car goes forward. I'm going to give you all a demonstration now. See this car here? I'm already slowing down. I'm not waiting till the last minute. That's why I can get 75, 80,000 miles out of my brakes. Because I'm not pushing hard down on them, see? Now I want you guys to pay attention just because we already have this opportunity. You see the tires down here on this car? You see the hood? That's the appropriate distance you need to be stopped from a vehicle. Because if the person behind me were to rear end me, I've got, I don't know, 20 feet or so to catch, to stop the car from hitting my car from hitting the dude ahead of me. So, you see that there? That's the appropriate distance to stop. I'm actually back a little further than I'm required to be because you can't see the end of my hood. But basically, if you can see their tires on the road, you're good. I can't get any more lotion out of this. I cannot do dry hands all day today. So, that was your driving lesson for today. Anyway. Yeah, I normally turn the thing on in Pasco County, but it's a minimum fare vortex. I mean, I guess if you're doing several an hour, I guess it's okay, but I need $60 fast, like today, so I'm going into Pinellas where I know there's a good chance of getting something long. So, which we just crossed the county line. So, 19's a fun little road. It's actually I actually have started to kind of like it because I'm familiar with it, and you know, if I'm in an area like in St. Pete or something and I just can't, I'm still not all the way there with St. Pete. Then we got another one. We're slowing down for nothing. Bitch, turn right and drive in the ocean. 55, we're doing 40. See? That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, what was I going to say? So anyway, no matter where I'm at, I can always find 19 and know I can get home. So it's kind of a blessing in that way, in that fact. You know, it's not hard. And actually, I use the Uber app when I'm offline. If I'm like, okay, yeah, it's 75, partly cloudy, humidity's low. It's nice out today. I actually use the Uber app for the map because I can zoom in and see what street I'm at and actually figure out how to go. The actual map that's on the Uber app is great. Whether you're online or offline, you can definitely use that to find out where you're going. So if you get brought into a neighborhood, you know, that's 2-3 miles away from the road, you know, rather than popping on the maps, the Google Maps, because you know that once you get to some place that you're familiar with, you know where you're going. Doesn't matter. Just turn the Uber app on and zoom in and, you know, okay, I make a right here, a left here, then I'm back to where I know I'm going. It's great. I'll give Uber credit there. Let's see. What else? Oh, I need to go to the farmer's market in Largo if I'm ever there. They got great stuff. If I'm ever, the next time I'm there, I actually have to just kind of be going by there. It's not someplace I'm going to deliberately drive to because it's kind of far. But the next time I'm there, I'll show it to you. It's a very simple store. They actually handmade all their produce holders by plywood and 2x4s. And yeah, there's not a lot of expense being put into this at all. But who cares? It doesn't have to look fancy. The Chinese place I was in yesterday to get dinner was a pigsty, but it's popular. And then now we're going back. We got another lane, so now everyone's okay with it. 3 lanes isn't enough, apparently. Need 4. So, yeah. I'm not looking forward to summer. I know you guys up north are, but not me. That's too much. So we're gonna try. Well, we're doing a week-long Disney in May. That's gonna have to be a lot of hard work because I don't think I can do the walking in the heat. You know, I don't know. I was thinking about something the other day. I haven't gotten a lot of McDonald's orders lately. I don't know if Uber has throttled them down or not promoting them as much, but they're definitely getting some nasty reviews. So I think I've had last week I think I had all of 4 for the whole week. And you know there's a McDonald's on every corner. There's no escaping it. So it's not because I was in a different area. How many did I cancel? I think out of 4, I think I canceled 3. Because if my rate gets too high, I will take it. Who the hell's calling me? Goodbye. I do not miss McDonald's, actually, Shell. I am grateful. If they were to terminate their employment, I would be even more grateful. Just saying. Oh, this little roller skate car, the smart cars. I took a food to a guy yesterday. It was called a place called Earl of Sandwich, fast food. So I go in there, and he's got an actual Mini Cooper, not the ones you see nowadays, but the actual Mini Cooper. I think the top of the car came up to my tits. And at the back it said actual size. And I'm looking at it. I'm not even kidding you. I think bicycle tires are bigger. And I'm thinking to myself, how the hell do you drive something like this? I mean, and he was tall too. And I finally asked him, I said, do you drive that thing out there? He goes, yeah, you can drive it. I said, I don't want to drive it. I'm asking, do you drive it? And he says, yeah. I said, how do you fit? He said, very carefully. Hi, Patty. I said, okay. I mean, you can imagine your knees up to your ears. No thanks, I'll pass. No way. Do Uber in that. Oh, one more thing before I have to get ready to go. Yesterday I picked up this old couple, right? So they were squabbling in the back seat like old people do. They weren't really fighting, but they were, back and forth. So at the end of the ride, it wasn't a very long ride. At the end of the ride, he helps her out, and she says to him, "You gave him $1? You never give me $1." And he goes, "You don't do anything." I was like, okay. And he's like, "Hurry up, come on, hurry up." I said, "Don't rush. I don't want anybody getting hurt." That was so funny, though. He goes, "You don't do anything." Poor thing. She probably gets picked on all day long. And then she says, "Well, I'm going to go in here and see if they'll give me any money." And she goes, "Oh, wait, I forgot. He keeps his money at home." That's when she said, "You gave him $1? You never give me $1. You don't do anything." I was dying. Those are people that you can already make book that they've probably been married like 50, 60 years. So, when you're with somebody that long, I guess you can do that. That's just something you do to have a little fun in your life. They didn't actually seem like they were mad at each other. I think she was somewhat put under because I picked him up at a radiology clinic. So she was talking all kinds of stuff that it didn't make sense. So I'm guessing she was anesthetized to a certain degree because of a procedure. So, and she didn't look like she was feeling any pain, that's for sure. So, anyway, we's here. I'm going to start my day, get my cash tips in the bank so that I can build that up. I also got to load my... Oh, I want to show you guys this place. Come on. Tiffany's. So this is where I start with UberEats typically, but this is Tiffany's. It's very popular, been open for like a long time. They claim to have... Adrian! They claim to have the... Did you work today, Adrian? The best Reubens. They're always busy. I've never eaten there, but you see how long it's taken us to get down here with the commute from basically my house to Pinellas. So it's not like I can get down here as easily as I'd like to. So it's hard to come down here and try some of these different places. But you know, one of these days. Alright, gets these cash tips. Not like I got a lot. Okay, well, that'll work. I guess you get 2 days off, and then tomorrow. Now, Adrian, can you keep the car all day and night if you want? Like, if you wanted to work 10, 12 hours, could you do that? Because you're down 2 days, so there's a couple $300 you're probably missing out on, right? So, can you keep the car? Reading chip data. 12 hours. Okay, and then you got to bring it back. I wish I had $100. I haven't put any money in this one yet, so I don't want any of that. The shits are 4 days a week? Well, okay, 48 hours, that's good. You can make some money in 48 hours. Okay, I want to show you guys something while I'm here. Hopefully they don't think I'm trying to manipulate, but you guys have heard of these ATM skimmers, right? That people, they put the skimmers on and to read your stuff. So one way to figure out if there's a skimmer on there is to grab the card reader and jiggle it, because if it moves, there's a skimmer on there. Okay. Hold on. So you want to take your hand and just jiggle the skimmer. Most of your ATMs that they're going to have those on are going to be on like gas station ATMs and things like that. But yeah, just take your hand and move the card reader. If it jiggles, don't put your card in there. Okay. Well, with that said, folks, I'm going to sign off for now. And I know Shell will be on later. So I'm going to sign off for now and get some people in this car and maybe pick up some food orders. I don't know. We're going to figure out something. And then we are going to try to get some money today. So just remember to always check the card reader when you go to an ATM. Just put your hand on it and jiggle it. It should not move at all, not even a little bit. If it jiggles, do not put your card on there and report it to whomever owns the machine. So, yeah, we've had some doozies a couple of times, huh? A couple of crackheads. That's why I'm not really. I think the crackheads actually are more popular in Pinellas than they are in Pasco. At nighttime, you get the meth heads in Pasco, but I don't worry about nighttime because I don't work with people at night. But we will see. I probably actually need to find a bathroom before I do anything. But at any rate, guys, take care. As I get more information, I'm not. Well, actually, I may go ahead and I don't know yet. I may have to figure out how to do the live event scheduling so that when I click on it, I can actually do the ones I've scheduled. Because last time I tried these speed bumps, I do this every day and it bothers me. It really does. It throws me around and it's not very comfortable for my belly. I don't know what it is about speed bump. Everybody gotta have speed bumps. So I'm going to try to see if I can do my live thing, scheduling it with Google Hangouts, which you will not need. You can do it through YouTube, but I was reading somewhere that if you schedule live feeds, it needs to be done through Google Hangouts. So maybe that's one that I can actually schedule them and then go into the Google Hangout and do the live feed as scheduled. Maybe. Anyway, y'all, take care. Be good. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you do, name it after me. I'll see you all later.